Hey you, what up? Welcome to my channel, welcome back. I'm Maryam. In today's video, I am very excited to talk about a new face powder slash face powder foundation that I am finally loving. And you guys, it is a $14 foundation from COLOURPOP. Yes, COLOURPOP. This pretty fresh face powder that can also be worn as a powder foundation, like a one and done type of product, has been a recent big hit with me. I actually meant to include it as a fave in my previous faves X fails, but for some reason something happened. Either that footage got lost or it got cut out, but I never got a chance to talk about it. And today I want to share with you why this is a face powder slash face powder foundation that you absolutely need in your life, especially if you are oily AF like me, if you are acne prone, if you suffer from any type of texture issues, this is the powder for you. All right, you guys, expect a full thorough review as always and per usual, a wear test at the end of the day to show you, not just tell you, why I'm newly hooked to this COLOURPOP pretty fresh face powder. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Remember to subscribe if you aren't already and hit that notification bell. And now onto the review. COLOURPOP pretty fresh face powder and why you need it in your life. Okay, COLOURPOP pretty fresh face powder. Let's get into this product. First of all, this is a $14 face powder, and it is a versatile powder that you can wear alone as a one and done type of product, or you can wear this over foundation, especially if you already have COLOURPOP's pretty fresh hyaluronic acid foundation, which by the way, I love. It is one of my favorites. So I will be showing off this face powder in different ways today, by itself and also over foundation. So now, because I am like a wee pinch bit late to this review, I'm not actually late. This product came out about a month ago, but I have been wearing it for the past month and I have gotten a chance to really not only educate myself about this product, but also to fall in love with this product. I've been on the hunt for a good one and done face powder slash powder foundation type of product for a long time, and I honestly think I found the one with this COLOURPOP product, which is shocking to me because I am someone who oftentimes is very critical about COLOURPOP products, but not this time. This time it really hit home with me, and I'm gonna show you why. One thing I will call out is an ingredient call out. This is talc based, so not everyone is a fan of talc. I personally am not a huge fan of talc, but after wearing this product for a while, I haven't noticed any breakouts. I haven't noticed any irritation. I haven't noticed any sort of reaction or negative reaction to this product. So it's worked well for me so far, which is why I'm doing this video. I want to show you why it's so good. So now let's begin. Let's actually apply some products onto the face. I am going to use my Essence My Skin Perfector Tinted Primer. And because I'm mainly using very affordable COLOURPOP products in this video, I also want to use an affordable primer. So this one is one of my favorites from the drugstore, or you can get it at Ulta. I think this one's like $6. I like to use it to just smooth down the pores because I do have some texture. I do have some acne concerns, like this very juicy animal on top of my forehead that I will be taking care of tonight because it's ready. It is ready. So for me, I always need a mattifying, smoothing, perfecting type of primer underneath, no matter what I wear. However, if you don't have any of those concerns, you could probably get away with just wearing this on top of your moisturizer. All right, I'm gonna try to smooth down this monster over here. Well, I think that kind of worked. Just a little something. And now I'm gonna go in with the powder. So the powder that I like to wear is medium number 11. I am shade medium 100W, so 100 warm in the Pretty Fresh foundation. So the 11 is a really good match for me. This is what the product looks like inside. It's got a really big giant mirror. It's got a puff. The only thing that I'm not crazy about is this packaging. I feel like there's a lot of plastic real estate all around. We didn't need all that. It could have been a lot more compact, or just saying we could have had a lot more product in this compact, you know? But anyway, I want to show you several different ways that I like to wear this face powder. Number one is by taking a big old brush like this. It is very dirty, but it's actually only dirty with this powder, so it's really not dirty. This is the Refer number 22 brush that sheds a lot, but it's giant, so I kind of forgive the shedding. I'm gonna dip some into the powder, and I'm gonna designate this side of my face as just the powder side, no foundation. So what I'm gonna start doing is gently sweeping this powder across my skin surface, starting from the jawline and just gently moving up. So this is kind of what one layer of this powder looks like alone. you can clearly see that some of my imperfections, some of the discoloration on my face is now blurred, it's now smooth. So there's quite a bit of pigment in this powder. Even with just a light touch of a brush, it's able to really hide minor imperfections. Not something like this, which is like an obvious acne mark. You'll probably need to go in with like a tinier, more dense brush or with concealer. I wouldn't necessarily cover this up with just the powder. This is essentially what it would look like. Now, if you want more of a fuller coverage, so not this light coverage that you get with a brush, I would suggest you go for the sponge and kind of go over those areas where you need a bit more coverage. You can press the powder in or you can swipe it. Doesn't matter, but what I like the most about it is that it doesn't add any heaviness. It doesn't look like you're adding more product and like it's sitting on top of your skin. It just still somehow maintains this very natural veil, which I really love. This is this side of the face. So now for my forehead and for this side of the face, I am gonna add foundation. So I'm gonna go for my shade 100. Not gonna add too much, just a little bit. This is a foundation that I have reviewed before. I really like it. And because it has hyaluronic acid, it works really well with my oily AF skin. It works to control the oil. And also I find that hyaluronic acid foundations, or skincare products for that matter, are so versatile. It's such a unique ingredient that it also works for dry skin to help it kind of contain and maintain its moisture throughout the day. Okay, I should have probably mentioned that I haven't worn shade 100 since the summertime, which is why it's a little saturated on me at the current moment, but that's okay. I'm gonna use a little bit of concealer, this NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, just to brighten certain parts and certain focal points. All right, quickly blending out the concealer just to brighten. So now in theory, you could use this face powder to set your concealer, but I am someone who likes a very bright under eye. So for me, I like to go with a translucent powder as opposed to a powder with this much pigment. I thought I had my one size handy, but I don't. So I'm gonna grab this Laura Mercier and I'm gonna quickly set the under eye. And I just put some cat hair in my eye. Thank you. All right, so now that I've set my under eye, I am gonna show you what this powder looks like on top of foundation. Now, if you want an absolutely flawless skin finish, watch this. I'm gonna grab that same brush from Refer, the huge one, and I'm gonna use this on just my forehead to show you how this will look if I just lightly set my foundation with the powder, adding a couple of gentle sweeps across my forehead, just like that. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, but for this side of the face, I'm gonna go the maximum route. I'm gonna take my sponge, I'm gonna dip it into the powder, and I am going to seal everything in. Now, when I observe this really closely, it's actually kind of satisfying because the moment I glide this powder across my pores, I kind of am watching, I'm observing them close up. So because this powder is so pigmented, but it is finely milled, it's actually doing a great job on my texture, which is why I am loving it so damn much. And boom. I am a sucker for anything that perfects my texture. I don't like for any powders to enhance my texture, my bumps, my imperfections, my little acne scars and spots. No. So when I find a product that is able to minimize my pores, that is able to smooth out my skin to the maximum, that's when I'm immediately hooked. And I feel like this $14 powder does just that. All right, so obviously right now, this side of the face looks very flat, like there's no dimension, there's no angles or shadows. And this side of the face looks very, very natural. I'm gonna quickly cover up this one little red spot. Just gonna add a little bit of concealer right on top. I'm gonna blur out the edges like that. And just seal it in lightly with a little bit more powder. And now I'm gonna show you some close-ups, of course, because that's the kind of video that it is. A very thorough, very well-informed type of video. All right, check it out. Here is the forehead with the foundation and with just a light sweep of the powder across. Here is this side of the face with a little bump, but still looking very, very natural. You could see my freckles. You could see a little bit of acne scars and pores, but overall the skin looks very, very fresh, very natural, and even a little glowy, even though the finish on this is pretty matte. All right, now let's get to this side of the face. This, to me, looks so freaking flawless. It even looks better in person than it does on camera because this camera, as I might have mentioned before, is a little too contrasting. but in person, this looks like velvet. I'm not even exaggerating. All right, so this is the face. I'm not gonna put anything else on it. I really just want you to see what it looks like worn in these 3 different ways. And of course, I'm gonna show you what it looks like at the end of the day, because to me, this is something different. This is something unique. This is something that I am excited to share with you. So let's cue in that good old time warping music for that wear test. Okay guys, wear test time. Zooming in and showing you my skin at the end of a very long day. So today is actually the following day or the next day after I filmed the previous part, but I applied my makeup the exact same way today. I actually did my makeup at, I want to say around noon this morning. It is now 9:30 p.m. So it's been 9 hours and 30 minutes of me wearing this pretty fresh powder foundation or face powder from ColourPop on both sides of the face. This is the side of the face where I only use the powder and no foundation. Granted, there's a little bit of a dew here. You can clearly tell that I've been wearing this product on my face for the entire day, but it still looks very well put together. You can definitely see some pores. You can see some of my acne scars, especially if I turn my face to the light, but it's not a scary sight. And moreover, I will say it actually looks pretty damn decent and pretty nice. Now, this is what my forehead looks like. My forehead does have the foundation and it has a little bit more powder than this side of the face, but it has a light sweep. So this is what the forehead looks like. And now onto this side of the face, which has not only the foundation, but a sweep of the powder and also a press of the powder using the sponge. So this is what this side of the face looks like. This is what my pores look like up close and very, very personal. Yes, a little bit oily because I am very oily, but still from far away at the end of the day, after a 9.5 hour wear test, this is about as good as it can get for me and my oily AF skin. I truly and honestly can say that I think I found the powder foundation for me. This is the one that works for me, and it's from ColourPop. It's $14 only. This is what it looks like, and I am so happy with the result. I have been using and abusing this product over and over and over again ever since I discovered it. So once again, this is the face at the end of a very long wear day, and I'm pleased. If you haven't gotten your hands on this product, if you have been looking for a powder foundation, a one and done, something that gives you coverage, something that lasts all day, something that is able to cover imperfections, also smooth out your texture, this is the one that I would recommend. This is the one that works for me. I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm gonna wish you guys a farewell, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Head over here to check out more of my videos, and until next time. Mwah. Peace.